You're so mean. Who cares if I look? Oh, you're embarrassed. Makes sense. I always get 100s.
Call an ambulance. A man and a woman are under that sign.
I'll save you. Why didn't I? After coming home from my club activities, my little brother in elementary school was looking at my test from elementary school. I'm home.
Welcome back. I was asking Chihiro to clean out the shelves. Your tests and report cards are all there. So many memories.
Wow. Wait, 56?
You really didn't like arithmetic. You hate math now, but you were already showing signs back then.
My mom laughed at the memories. I felt uncomfortable. Chihiro, stop looking at those. Whoa. You're so mean. Who cares if I look? Oh, you're embarrassed. Makes sense. I always get 100s. My 5th grade brother always got 100s on his tests.
Chihiro?
Haha, you're older, but you're losing to your younger brother, loser.
Chihiro!
Ow.
It doesn't matter if you're older or younger. Even if your grades are good, if you're lacking as a person.
I left the room as my mom lectured him. It's not like I didn't feel some type of way as the older brother. But my mom was lecturing him about what's really important as a person, so I didn't care too much. Plus, I don't need to know the difficult stuff. Welcome. Oh, it's you.
Natsu, that's not very welcoming of you.
10 years since then, I was working at a restaurant. Kenshin Takasugi was a regular and my closest friend now. Don't call me Natsu. Einspanner again?
Yes, please. Your Einspanner is so good.
Oh, that makes me happy to hear.
Oh, Miss Sasaki, what's up?
This elegant lady here was the owner of the place, Miss Sasaki. This place has always been one of her hobbies. Her husband and she ran this place together until he passed away.
Mr. Shinatsu, it's always been your dream to work here, right?
Yes, were you in elementary school when you first came here? You always said you'd work here one day. You started as a part-timer in high school and have been here ever since.
My brother and her mom came here, and I drank my first ever Einspanner. It was a pivotal moment for me. I drank Einspanners from all sorts of places, but that shock never left me. I want to make an Einspanner like this. I felt like it was my destiny to make sure this flavor would never die out. This was the reason I didn't care about my test scores. After graduating high school, I started working here full-time. Now, my dream was to take over this place and spread the word about Einspanners. Meanwhile, my little brother continued to be a genius. He went to a well-known private high school and continued on to university. Hey, can you stop misspelling stuff in your texts? You're an adult, but your dumb is showing. It's embarrassing. He always made fun of me, but we went on to thrive on our separate paths. But my peaceful life would go away in an instant. Chihiro, I'm going too. What? How old are you? No, go home. I lived alone nearby, so I went back to my family house pretty often. Our mom had asked Chihiro to go buy some things this day. I decided to go with him. It was storming these past few days, so you need to buy a lot, right? You'll need hands then. And I want to talk to you. Fine, do what you want. I got his permission, so I followed him and kept talking. Just now, something felt off, so I stopped. Chihiro didn't seem to notice and kept walking. A few seconds later, the ground shook. It was an earthquake. I felt in my gut that a big one was coming and looked up. There was an old sign there. I looked ahead and saw a woman who hadn't seen it. Run!
Huh?
My body moved instinctively. Fortunately, I wasn't smart, but I was athletic. I covered the woman and felt a shock run through my head. My vision went blurry. Chinatsu!
Call an ambulance. A man and a woman are under that sign.
Something must have loosened from the storm. And on top of that, an untimely earthquake.
What?
The last thing I saw was a woman looking shocked. I'll save you! Why didn't I? Right before I lost consciousness, I thought I heard Chihiro call out for me. Long story short, after all that, the people around me and Chihiro removed the sign from on top of us. We were both taken to a hospital. Fortunately, the woman had minor injuries. She and her family thanked me.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and I'm so sorry.
They thanked me and they apologized. The reason for that was...
Chinatsu, I'm here to see you. You're here again. Do you come every day? He's only allowed 2 visitors a day. Can you not?
You shouldn't. He's tired from his morning physical therapy session. I had no brain injuries, but I had injured the nerve in my right ankle. Yesterday, 2 weeks after the incident, I started physical therapy. I was practicing my walking. I have a lot of energy, so it's fine. Thanks, Mikoto. This was the woman I had saved, Mikoto Marunouchi. She wanted to work full-time at the apparel company she was working at now. She looked like a gal, but she was a proper college student. She was the same age as Chihiro.
It's nothing. Thanks to you, I don't have to give up on my dreams. Let me do this. And it's fun to talk to you. I brought a dessert flight and a must-have for adult men in the hospital. A nudie mag.
What the hell is this? Don't show him that, you weirdo.
Hey, I worked hard to get that.
What a dumb wasted effort. Also, my brother isn't into this stuff. Don't rope him in with other guys. She was a little strange at times. It was her one flaw. Sorry to the store person that dealt with this. Oh, I'll accept the thought. I'm not into this, so I'm happy. Thank you. What? I felt bad about making her take it back, so I was gonna ask Chihiro to take it. But Mikoto said she'd read it herself, so she took it. Does she normally read these? Or is she just curious? Or is it just in the spur of the moment? No, let's not think about that. Sometimes it was Chihiro and Mikoto. Other times it was Chihiro and Kenshin. These 3 were the main people who came to see me. Chihiro, you don't have to force yourself to come every day. Chihiro came to see me almost every day. I was looking at the manga that Kenshin had brought for me a few hours ago. I'm not forcing myself. You don't want me to come? No, I'm happy, but it must be a lot, and you can only stay for 30 minutes. I think Chihiro thought it was his fault that I got hurt. 6 months after being hospitalized, I was discharged in April, but it wasn't a full recovery.
It smells good.
Mikoto is a regular now.
I had a disability in my right foot now. I had to wear a foot brace called an AFO. Fortunately, the only lasting symptom was me dragging my foot. I was eternally grateful to Miss Sasaki for letting me rest for so long and letting me come back.
Mr. Imai, let me know when you finish pouring the coffee. I don't want you to spill.
Oh, thank you. Even though it was a small place, Miss Sasaki couldn't run it alone. She had hired a new part-timer. This was her, Miki Yamada.
Miss Yamada? You don't have to say it like that. Oh, what do you mean like that? We can't have him spill the coffee on a customer. I know, but...
My, if you argue like that, you'll ruin your Saturday. Here, a free pancake. I'll make an ice banner for the 2 of you. Wait here.
Thank you, Miss Sasaki.
I'm sorry.
Miss Yamada was right. If I spilled coffee on a customer, that would be unforgivable. So I was thankful.
Chihi isn't coming today?
He comes in on weekdays, right? It'll be too much if he came over the weekend.
But thanks to Chihiro, we have more customers. I'm happy.
I was surprised. I thought fan clubs only happened in anime or manga.
I found out recently that there's some sort of fan club for Chihiro. While I was in the hospital, he was helping out in the cafe. Miss Sasaki couldn't handle everything on her own because of all the customers that came for him. My little bro has a good face. He was always popular.
You say that like you don't have a nice face, too.
He's manly, but the mole by his mouth and his thin waist are so sexy. I think most men want to be like Chinatsu.
Haha, thank you. Chinatsu, make me another Einspanner. Chihiro came in while we were talking. Kenshin looked bothered.
Welcome, I'll take the water.
Thank you. Sorry. I know you're on break. Kenshin was friendly with everyone. I don't think he liked Chihiro. I didn't know why, but his face and words said it all. Miss Yamada spoke harshly, so she probably had a lot of enemies. I don't think she likes me. It's probably because my leg is like this, and it affects my job. I'm fully aware that I'm causing people trouble. That's why, before I came back, I thought about quitting, but Miss Sasaki stopped me. I need to be able to move like I did before I got hurt. I want to thank everyone before that. I thought about it as I made Chihiro his Einspanner. They had dried tomatoes. After some thought, I decided to cook for everyone. I invited the three of them over the following Saturday. Chihiro had stayed over and came grocery shopping with me. Good, of course they have them at this expensive supermarket. I didn't know you could make something this fancy. I try to learn how to bake from Miss Sasaki, but it's hard to do it right. In exchange, I learned this fancy dish. The garlic oil is homemade. I put the dried tomatoes in the bag from the discount supermarket. Chihiro took it and started walking. I can walk without a cane now. I'll hold stuff. But you're not used to it. There are a lot of people around, so I'll hold it. Chihiro. My life has changed. Even now, it was almost a meeting time just because I went to another store for tomatoes. But that was all. I had told him I was fine. But as long as Chihiro didn't say it, I was embarrassed to say it. You don't have to feel responsible for my leg. He was walking at my pace now. I remembered how he used to leave me behind before the accident. How can I tell Chihiro without hurting him? I watched his back and felt a mix of emotions. Hello, Miss Yamada. I saw Miss Yamada. She looked surprised when she looked my way.
Hello. Shopping with your brother?
Just to the supermarket. I'm glad to see you. I needed to tell you. She sharpened her gaze.
Don't tell me. You always treat him like this?
What?
You hold him down during the week, but you use him during the weekend too? Just because you have a bad leg, isn't that too much?
I guess she thought I was taking advantage of Chihiro. I rushed to explain myself, but I guess smart people were quicker too. Are you dumb? You've seen us so many times in the cafe. How is that your conclusion? Are your glasses even the right prescription? Chihiro instantly shot back. He seemed angry. Chihiro, you don't have to talk like that. Why? I'm doing this on my own. I go to the cafe because I want to. You did nothing wrong. Why does she get to insult you? You've never taken advantage of me. Really? I felt like I must have done so at least once or twice, but... Chihiro had a far better memory than I did. He was certain. He nodded. I've always thought this. You don't like my brother, do you? It seems like you've always been the type to be straight up. I was just gonna sit back. Did you say any horrible things when I wasn't looking?
Why do you defend him like that? Is it because you feel responsible?
The air turned tense in a flash. Miss Yamada, we have plans. Chihiro, let's go.
No, let's clear things up right now. Chihiro feels responsible for your leg injury. But I heard about the injury. Chihiro had nothing to do with it, right? It's not Chihiro's fault that you have lasting symptoms. You drag your leg, you can't serve drinks properly. It takes a long time.
It was hard to serve drinks without spilling them. If you work at a cafe, you have to serve coffee and water, but I couldn't do that well.
I know Miss Sasaki agreed, but this is a job. You shouldn't be so spoiled. You caused trouble for a lot of people, including me. I think you should find another job that you can do with that leg.
You're right, but I'm sorry. I don't intend to quit.
Why? You're only causing trouble for people. You're so selfish.
Hey, do you have any dreams?
Dreams? I don't know if this is a dream, but I want to work for a big company someday.
Why?
Because it's stable. Lately, it's not uncommon for big companies to go bankrupt too, but I think it'll be better than smaller companies.
Better? Even though both could go bankrupt or fire you? I feel like some smaller companies are better than big ones that are more old-fashioned.
Well...
Miss Yamada fell silent. You have nothing to say. Of course. Because you don't actually want to be that.
No.
You go to the same school as me, right? You must have been a good student all your life then. So, I get it. Your path was laid out for you by someone else because you're a good student.
What?
I was also always a good student with no substance. But my brother is different. My brother found what he wanted to do in elementary school, and he stuck with it. It's not like you can't change paths. What's important is whether you've had your sense of self since you were young. In an ethics class, we will give textbook answers. My brother will be suspicious of things deemed correct. He had his own thoughts. I could always say what was correct, but I could never think for myself. Which type of person is better? I was always jealous of my brother. That's why I said horrible things and acted mean too. But I actually respect my brother. I always hoped my brother's dreams would come true. But he might not be able to make his dreams come true. That's what I thought. If I hadn't ignored him and walked ahead. If I had been honest with my brother from the start, maybe I could have done something that day. Then, maybe my brother wouldn't be left with his leg injury. Silver lining, his hands were fine for pouring coffee. I want to support my brother's dream. I want to be kind to my brother, so I don't regret it. I haven't been the most honest or nicest, but anyway, I'm doing everything because I want to. He looked straight in my eyes as he said this. I felt emotional, so that's how you felt. I got off track. If he's getting paid to do a job, you're right that he can't cause trouble to the restaurant. But they understand my brother's situation. They support it. He's been going there since elementary school, and now he's working there to make his dreams come true. These past few months, there have been more new customers, but this place was built on its regulars. So, almost everyone knew who I was. My brother practices at home to make sure he can serve coffee with his leg. You can say what you want, but it's not like you're the only one in the right. If you're using your logic to hurt people, that's another thing. After this, don't ever say bad things about my brother again. If you do anything to my brother again, I'll use all the power I have to get back at you. I'm sorry, I made you wait. Let's go. Hey, Miss Yamada, I don't mind. I'll see you around. Before we realized it, it was almost time for all of us to meet. Where should I begin? I looked at Chihiro's back and felt like I needed to say something.
I thought I was perfect.
After we left, Miss Yamada mumbled in frustration.
I thought everything was going well. How could anyone think that he didn't hate him? No, I can still take it back. I can fix this. I'll apologize and become closer to him and soften him up.
She mumbled ominously. Someone approached her.
Who are you softening up?
When she looked up, Mikoto was there. Miss Yamada saw her face and realized immediately what was happening. She switched her shocked expression to her usual stone face.
What a coincidence. Is the restaurant closed today?
Should I not be here? Don't come if you go to a dumb college. Huh. I was right. You're not good at lying. That's how you felt about me. I'm sad.
If you have nothing to say, I'm leaving.
I do have something to say. I overheard you earlier. Miki, you're a Chihi fan?
What? Why do you know that?
Mr. Great told me.
I wasn't sure, but I guess it's true.
The Chihiro fan club that Kenshin had mentioned. I guess Miss Yamada was in it. Mr. Great was Mikoto's nickname for Kenshin, by the way. It was because his name came from important historical figures in Japan.
Smart people are different. I was honestly impressed.
Miki Yamada, second year at Loveko University. She went to school somewhere else, so she probably met Chihiro in college. But there's been a fan club for Chihiro since high school, so you can't just go near him. So Miss Yamada thought about it. She could just make sure she didn't break any rules. She acted unbothered and applied to work at the cafe restaurant when Chihiro started helping out there.
What? If that's true, wouldn't the fan club be after her?
Yes, that's why Miss Yamada is good. Miss Yamada entered the fan club there. You can't act for your own benefit in the fan club, so she was trying to make it seem like she wasn't the enemy.
Not the enemy.
I guess she did well. She was deemed not a threat, and they stopped watching her. So, she probably thought this.
If you can't act for yourself, you just have to make Chihi like you. So you were mean to Chinatsu so that Chihi would like you more. I was wondering how Mr. Great knew so much, and I was always suspicious, but I confirmed it just now. I'm right, aren't I?
Who would have thought that Chihiro didn't hate his brother? No matter how you look at it, he's a dead weight. I can't believe he felt that way.
Really? I knew right away that Chihi loves Chinatsu.
Miss Yamada swallowed.
That's because you were at the scene of the crime and you went to the hospital.
That's true, but I think I would have known even if there wasn't all of that. I didn't know Chihi before the accident, but Chihi at the cafe was always looking at Chinatsu with kind eyes. It's great to try to get someone you like to like you. You have to try. But then, you shouldn't say you're going to pacify Chinatsu. If you really want Chihi to like you, you have to take care of Chinatsu too.
You're so condescending. You like his brother. That's why you feel that way.
Maybe. That's why I know how Chihi feels. All I feel for you right now is resentment. It's hard to tell, but Chinatsu is a really good guy. He knows better than anyone that he's inconveniencing people. That's why he tries so hard. He never complains. He's never blamed me for causing his injury. Chinatsu is my savior. If he hadn't covered me, I probably would have gotten really hurt. I wouldn't be able to work at the apparel company I work for now. My dream of working there full-time and eventually at headquarters would be less likely to happen.
In the apparel industry, you usually have to work in the store first. It's really difficult to work at HQ without doing that first.
If I had decided earlier what I wanted to do, I might have gone to school for it. But I was able to find my dream because I went to college and started working at this random job. I got off track. Anyway, Chinatsu is a good guy. He's not dead weight. At the very least, Mr. Great and I don't think he's an inconvenience. You can like Chihi if you want. Don't bother Chinatsu. Don't hurt him. Don't do anything to him. Just follow these rules. If you do, I'll beat you up. Okay, bye.
I'm late, Mikoto said as she ran away. Miss Yamada was left with the weight of Chihiro and Mikoto's words.
I was wrong? It was the perfect plan.
She believed that working for a big company was the right path for a good student like her. But was it really the path she wanted to be on? Like Mikoto and me, was she choosing for herself?
Yes, this is my choice. I won't be working for a while, so I couldn't organize my thoughts.
I'm not wrong. That's how she felt then, but...
What is the meaning of this?
The next day, she was called out by the fan club president and her cronies. They were furious. It was a voice memo of her speaking to me the day before. Her plan had been revealed.
Why?
Because I sent it.
Chihiro?
The president and the others didn't expect Chihiro to appear either, so they made a path in shock. Someone else recorded it, though. If you're part of a fan club for me, it's my responsibility. I let it be up until now, but I decided to come through. Now that I'm here, I want to say something. You hurt my brother, and you try to use him to get to me. That's a big crime. Quit your job. I helped before, so I'll help again. We go to the same school, so I can't say don't appear in front of me, but don't talk to me. Don't look at me. And after you quit, don't go near my brother again. I wanted to punch you, but you're lucky you were born a girl. I'll let you go with a contract. I'll leave the rest to the fan club. Miss Yamada was punished by Chihiro in the fan club. The punishment from the fan club, all I can say is that women are terrifying. But her troubles didn't end there.
Whoa, lady! Chinatsu over there! Where are you going?
For some reason, random men started watching over her. When she would unknowingly try to go near me, they would appear to warn her.
I'm going to my last shift today, so just for today.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
The fan club isn't just for women? What is this?
Hello, Miss Yamada. Why are you in such a rush?
Nothing.
Miss Yamada came in all sweaty. I tilted my head as I reached for a paper bag. There's no one here, so I'll give this to you. I don't know if you'll like it.
What?
I told you I needed to talk to you, remember? I had just bought this. When we went to the supermarket, I had bought Miss Yamada a present too. I cooked for Kenshi and Mikoto, but you probably don't like that kind of stuff, right? So, this is a gift to say thank you. I didn't think you'd quit, but thank you. Wait, Miss Yamada? Is it because of what Chihiro said? I'm sorry, if that's the case, I can...
Oh, they were right. He's a good guy. I'm quitting on my own. I'm sorry I said such harsh things all the time.
I told her I didn't mind. She looked surprised and sad. At the end of the day, she bowed deeply to me, and I never saw her again. As for me, here's your Einspanner.
Yay, thank you.
By summer, I was able to serve drinks on my own, so we didn't need any part-timers.
This place is so popular now. It's nice, but I want Chinatsu to serve me.
I'm sorry, it's me. Chihiro came in after Miss Yamada, so we had a bunch of new customers. But strangely, they were mostly older ladies. Chihiro. That day, after I parted ways with Miss Yamada, I called out to Chihiro. Chihiro stopped and whispered softly. I'm sorry. I was always so mean. I would say nasty things and look down on you and ignore you. I was projecting on you because you were such a good person. Even if I couldn't see it, I knew how his face looked then. I put my hand on his shoulder. I knew you were just acting out. Otherwise, I wouldn't have talked to you or followed you out shopping. You shouldn't act out too much though, so I'll say this. This leg is my fault. You don't need to feel responsible. Still, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We finally said what we had wanted to say. We finally made up. Chihiro became even more honest with me after that. He also became even more protective. I don't want you to go near my brother either. When did you gather bodyguards for my brother? I can't get rid of you. The men that scared Miss Yamada weren't fan club members. They were my bodyguards. Kenshin was the head of these bodyguards. I didn't know about them, and on top of that, I didn't know that a lot of the older ladies were here for me.
There's no way Chinatsu doesn't attract attention too, right? You should be grateful.
You work for a company called Decency, right? You're not decent at all. I hate you.
How funny. I do too.
Why are you sitting here? You've been sitting with that woman since it gets crowded.
Oh, that.
Mikoto, do you have time after this?
Huh? I do.
Oh, can you wait then? I want to talk to you.
Okay.
Smart. The word is often used in school, or to compare intelligence, but that doesn't make you a better person. What makes a person good? I think there are a lot of different opinions on that, but I think it depends on whether you have integrity or not.
I'm so glad Chihiro and Shinatsu made up. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video!